Perhaps the most prominent example of the curse of the Billy Goat. A fan named Steve Bartman reached out for a ball when the Cubs were just 5 outs away from the World Series appearance. This play led to a flurry of hits and runs by the Florida Marlins. Their opponent, Miguel Cabrera, hit the ball that Bartman reached out for. Truth or brown sugar?
I think that one's true.
Adrian?
Yeah, it's true.
I'll say true.
Jen?
I'll say true.
Brown sugar. It was Luis Castillo.
What
It
is
was
this?
Luis Castillo that was the hit. That's a technicality, I know.
He was the first baseman.
Here's some questions for Vicky. The first Airstream sold for well under $1,000 and slept 6. Truth or brown sugar?
That's
Bartman.
true.
6
Adrian.
people, huh? Brown sugar.
Vicky?
I'm going to say brown sugar, 6.
Jen?
Say brown sugar.
Brown sugar. It slept 4. Well, this seems like a bargain at today's prices. It sold for $2,000, and he already taught over 15,000 people how to build it. Next question. NASA used an Airstream to quarantine the first man back from the moon. Truth or brown sugar? Bartman?
That sounds true and
Adrian.
comfortable.
From the moon?
NASA used an Airstream to quarantine the first men back from the moon.
No. Yeah, brown sugar.
Vicky?
NASA, not Nassau. So I'm going to say brown sugar.
Yes.
I'm going to say brown sugar on that, too.
Jen?
Brown sugar.
It's true.
Ah,
Afraid that our astronauts might have gotten some exotic disease on the travels, NASA placed their crew in a specifically outfitted Airstream trailer until they were convinced there was no risk. It was used from Apollo 11 to Apollo 14.
Wow.
I've housed many astronauts in my trailer, just delousing them and stuff like that.
That's how we play.
That's
Truth
right.
or brown
Yes.
sugar?
Woo!